breathing gets overlooked so many times, even though we're doing it literally 20,000 times a day. I mean, maybe some of you guys are better at now, so less than 20,000 times a day, but we do it so often that we just completely lose respect for it. We forget that it is imperative for the optimal function of our limbic system, of our autonomic nervous system. Since these systems are just always working for us, they're always sensing everything. They're always, when we're at work, when we're sleeping, when we're playing, when we're eating, they're just doing their thing. And so we forget the value that is there and the opportunity for health that is there. And what we've failed to understand is that all bottled up in our limbic system, in our autonomic nervous system, is life opportunity. I mean, our daily life opportunity, daily health opportunities are wrapped up in those. And breathing has a massive effect. We want the newest parasitic cleanse, the newest SIBO treatment, the candida cleanse, the new hormone therapy for acne, some anti-anxiety medications, heartburn medications, blood pressure medications, anything just to stop the symptoms, so we can continue, rushing on in life and go. But people often, I think, or think of breathing as, going to do this breathing technique to help them relax themselves, get into this meditative state. I'm going to do box breathing because I feel anxious right now or I'm stressed out. These are all acute, short-term reactionary thoughts and actions. Yes, 100%. Breathing will acutely help you get through these times. But what if you trained yourself to breathe in such a way that you no longer were using breathing basically as a band-aid, for when life is really turned up and things are really intense? What if you were breathing in such a way that your body was now living, responding, acting in a parasympathetic dominant state, that easy state? In fact, your breathing, what if it was ultra efficient? What if it was effortless? Do you think that'd make a difference? Could that potentially make a difference? If you were literally enjoying a state of parasympathetic dominance, anxiety, depression, those are the number one, that set are the number one disability in the industrialized world. Isn't that crazy? That's wild to think about. This go. It's put us in this place of literally autonomic nervous system kind of disarray. We just react. Breathing can help us get out of this reactionary living. How about putting the time in so you can truly enjoy day-to-day life, so you can get better sleep, so you can perform better at the gym, so you can focus better in the office. It just requires some consistency in this one little but yet massive thing. All right, so how can we act on this right now? How can we make our breathing happen? For starters, let's begin by doing this one thing every single day. We got to make a point of breathing through our nasal passage as opposed to through our mouth. I know for some of us that's going to sound completely crazy, but your nose was meant for breathing. I mean, think about it. You're not eating through your nose, right? Your nose isn't just stuck on your face for no reason. It's actually meant for breathing. And if you're not breathing through it, it's getting congested, pressure is building up, toxic elements are building up, your membranes are swelling, and you are not going to live your best life. If you say, I cannot breathe through my nose, I just literally cannot breathe through my nose. This happened, many patients have told me this over the years. Send us a message, and I will send you a little program you can do to make it happen so you can start breathing through your nose again. 99.99999% of us can indeed breathe through our nose if we put in the work, put in the effort to make it happen. It is doable, and you want to make it happen. Because nasal breathing, first and foremost, is the thing that's going to push your body to get into that parasympathetic dominant state. So for whenever is possible, let's make a point right now to nasal breathe, to keep our mouth closed, zip tie it, put tape over it. Let's slow down our breathing Let's help usher in a parasympathetic response to our body. One that has endless benefits. Nasal breathing literally has endless benefits. And one of those is that nasal breathing actually increases the natural resistance to airflow. So by increasing the natural resistance to airflow, you actually are invoking a parasympathetic response. That in itself is slowing down your breathing rate and is promoting a rest relaxation response of your body, which already is helping you decrease anxiousness and depressive-like activity. Not only that, but nasal breathing has been shown to improve gas exchange. And that means from carbon dioxide going out, oxygen coming in, and this is because of that being in that parasympathetic dominant state, and the fact that you're increasing the capacity of your diaphragm to do work. When you're nasal breathing, from that resistance, it requires more strength, more power to pull air in when we're going through our nose than when we're just pulling air in through our mouth. I mean, there's what resistance is there? It's just a big old open hole here, as opposed to this big old filtering system that air has to work its way through when you are nasal breathing. Now, probably 1.2 would be when you're sleeping. It is imperative for you to nasal breathe. Mouth breathing, it dries out your airways. It causes constriction, vasoconstriction of the blood vessels in your lungs. This turns on that whole sympathetic fight or flight response of your nervous system. And now you're no longer receiving sleep as a regenerative, restful recovery, refurbishing state. Now sleep is actually a low-grade stressor. You're literally on guard all night long, even though you may be asleep. You're not getting rejuvenating sleep. If you have already not tried this, then I would give mouth taping a go if you think there's any chance you're a mouth breather. And even if you say there's no way I'm a mouth breather, I know I'm a nasal breathing. I thought that myself as well, until I started taping my mouth closed. And I realized, what? I'm not a nasal breather all the time. So give it a go. Get some, M3 micropore tape, just that stuff we use in the office when we're after we've drawn somebody's blood. Put it down across your lips, keep them closed, or you can always go online and find some real specialized tape that is specific for mouth taping. Give it a go. Many patients laugh when I first tell them, but then they do it, and I've had patients tell me that literally it changed their life. So, all right. Here's a little strategy you could do, 3 to 5 minutes a day, to increase your capacity to breathe, increase your performance, your breathing performance, make it so your breathing is more efficient. I hope you have 3 to 5 minutes, because breathing performance is directly correlated with your ease of health accumulation. And that's what we're here for, right? You're watching this long, so you must want to accumulate health. So I would lay down your back or sit up in your chair real straight, or stand up real tall. Make sure your head is over your hips. And for 3 to 5 minutes, I would focus all your sensory fibers on that inhalation through your nasal passage, pulling air through your nasal passage from deep in your stomach, so that it seems like it has to feel the lower parts of your lungs and your rib cage there. Once that inhale reaches its natural end, then take like 1 to 3 seconds, just whatever feels natural to you right now, and allow that air just to sit there, and then pause and let out the air via exhalation, through your nose again, not through your mouth. So you exhale back out through your nasal passage, nice and slow. Just let it be real rhythmic and easy. And then once you've reached that unforced level of exhalation, kind of the end point there, repeat the process again, and continue doing this. That whole process: inhalation, hold, exhalation, inhalation, hold, exhalation. Continue doing that for 3 to 5 minutes. I dare you to do this daily. Give it 30 days, do it daily for 30 days, 3 to 5 minutes. Instead of your phone, instead of the TV, instead of yelling at somebody, you just do this. This is just a perfect place to start for anyone who wants to promote a parasympathetic dominant state in your body. Think God gave us this nasal passage to breathe through, this thing called breathing. God breathed into us the breath of life. And so we're sitting here right now. don't you think potentially, beyond the fact that there's endless science papers, endless books, endless articles on the power of breathing, and endless lives who've been transformed by breathing, don't you think it might be kind of valuable? Give it a go. It's better than any pill you'll take. Is the power of learning to inhale with great ease, exhale with great ease, and the entire time you're doing that, think about it. Think about how I'm pulling air in through my nasal passage. I'm seeing it go deep into my lung tissue. I'm watching it exchange, and then I'm slowly pushing that air back out of my nasal passage via exhalation. As you grow, as this becomes just a habit, a thing, no big deal, love it, enjoying it. There of course are much more intensive, performance enhancing hacks, you might say, to making breathing something that really enables you to overcome things and even cure things, I would say, help with pain, all kinds of things. So you can check out, there's 2 great books called, one is Breathe by James and Esther. That's a very easy read, enjoyable read, I would say. And then the other one is The Oxygen Advantage by Patrick McCown. And there's a lot more tricks and breathing techniques in there. I think if you read those books, look at those books, listen to those books, you'll be fully convinced that breathing is a huge part of health abundance. And if you're not breathing efficiently, you're missing out. All right, I'm Dr. Matt. I'm here to help you accumulate massive health day in and day out. So please like, subscribe, share this with your family and friends so that they can be fully vested in health accumulation. Because what is better than showing up at Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, birthdays, 4th of July, and just having a bunch of people around you that are fully vested in health accumulation? Best way to do it is just keep throwing information their way, good information that they can, take actionable steps on, and information that will last, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 50 years from now. All right, talk to you guys later.